What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. I'm really glad you guys liked my last video where I did a little day in the life at an altitude training camp. It's been 3 days since then, and I'm on my next recovery day and have had a lot of time today, so I figured why not make a video showing you guys the beautiful Van Rysel RCR road bike we have in Decathlon CMA CGM. First off, gonna start off with the front of the bike. We have Swiss side wheels, a good combination of lightness and aeroness. Then we have the aero tire from Continental. I really like it. You really feel a difference on the flat. You take the speed way quicker, and even in the corners it feels a lot better. We have SRAM red for the shifting. It is 12 speed. I really like the hoods. They feel super nice. There are also little buttons on the interior which allow you to shift up and down. The handlebar, I believe they are 38 centimeters wide, and my stem is only 110 millimeters. So not too long. I actually increased it by 10 millimeters from last year. Last year I had 100 and this year 110. So our pedals, we have Look pedals. They're just the basic Keo 2 Max pedals. No carbon ones or anything for us on the Conti team yet, but it doesn't really make a difference whatsoever. So we have SRAM cranks. Me, I'm running 170 millimeter cranks. So in nowadays cycling, it's a bit long. You know, you see guys running 160 millimeters, 165. So 170 is a bit long, but I have long legs, so it's really nice. And on that, we have a 54-41 chainring. So the 54 is quite big, especially when you have a 10 in the back. Yesterday, we were riding Courmet de Roselon, which is a famous climb they do in the Tour, and I hit 100 kilometers per hour in the descent, and I was still able to pedal with this gearing, so it was really nice, and it's really good for the sprinting, and also for climbing. The Roselon, there's parts that are 10%, and we had plenty of gears. And we also have a Quarq power meter, as you can see, Quarq Axis. I'm happy to be on SRAM this year. And then moving further down, every bike I attach a light on. Got to make sure the cars see you, and yeah, that you don't get hit by them. So there's a little hidden thing on every bike, which is really cool, and it's the coordinates to the B-Twin village in Lille, which is the main place where Van Rysel makes all of their equipment. It's the main factory, so it's kind of cool that they put in the coordinates on the bikes. 12 speed in the back with a 10-36 cassette, so enough gears for climbing, enough gears for the sprint.
And the frame.
Yeah, and then the frame, the most important part of the bike. We have the Van Rysel RCR Pro with the custom Decathlon CMA CGM team logo, and the design. It looks so nice with the green stars on it. It's very cool how it blends from green to blue with the black marks there. So it's really a beautiful bike. And last but not least, the little sticker with Braden Wrights and the American flag, the best flag. And I hope to have this bike in the USA National Championship colors one day. Would be nice. I would recommend the frame to anyone who's trying to have the highest performance bike for the lowest price. I mean, you can get these with a SRAM Force group set for $4,000 to $5,000, which is such a good deal. So I would definitely recommend it. So yeah, that's the road bike. Hope you guys enjoyed this. And now we're gonna show you the TT bike, which is the RCR F or RC. So here we have the TT bike. We have the TT tire in the front. In the cockpit, we have SRAM brakes and SRAM shifting with a data cockpit. The cockpit is actually really nice. It fits me really well. I can just put my hands like this and get super aero, and then you shift just by clicking these buttons. And if you shift both at the same time, then it does the front derailleur. A SRAM power meter. And I have the same size cranks on the TT than the road bike, so I have 170 millimeters. It says just there. And then again with the Quarq power meter, which we have on every bike, which is super nice. Never need to worry about the power being off or different from bike to bike, which is super reassuring. And then as for chain rings, This is just the training setup. So we have a 56 tooth in the big ring and a 43 tooth for the small ring. So the small ring is quite big, so getting up the climbs can be a bit tough, which is why I like to just keep this bike for the flat rides. For the races, we will have a 1x setup with, I believe, a 58 tooth chain ring, or maybe even a 60. So yeah, I'll be using this bike in about a week at Kreitzbreit's Elite, which is a 2.2 UCI race that the Conti team is doing, and a bunch of other development teams. So it's been good training on this and preparing for that race. And that race will be a team time trial, so a bit interesting. And with the GP 5000 wheel, we don't run the aero tire in the back as it's not any quicker, and the aero tire is only for the front wheels. So one last thing to say, I have some spacers here, a 40mm and a 50mm. Last year I only had the 40, and this year we added 15, and I found that it's a lot better for my position and for my power. So it essentially raised my stack height up, and so I'm able to be more aero and produce more power, which is kind of counterintuitive. You would think lower would be more aero, but in fact raising it made me more aero as we did some testing on it. So yeah, those were my two bikes. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, hit subscribe. If you guys want me to do any other sort of videos like this, just let me know, and I'd be happy to do it. As a cyclist, we have a lot of free time, and I like making content like this. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below, and see ya.